Hi everyone, I am Mohammad Usman, and in today's video I will explain what is parameterization concept in software testing and how we can implement it in Playwright. So what is called parameterization? Parameterization means we can pass parameters to the test and the test will execute multiple times with different sets of inputs. So the test steps will remain the same, but we repeat them multiple times with multiple data sets. So this approach is also called data driven approach, or you can say data driven testing, where the test is driven by the data and we parameterize this data into the test, which is called parameterized test. So first of all, we will see the default parameterization concept where we specify the data inside the test file, and later I will show you how to specify the data in external files like JSON, CSV or Excel. So if we have a small data set, then we can keep it directly inside the test file, and if we have large data sets, then we use external files like JSON, CSV or Excel, and I will explain all of them in my later videos. So in today's video I will explain the default approach where we define the data directly inside the test file. So I just created a simple test so that you guys can understand easily. Sorry. So yeah, let me create a simple test. Okay, so this is a simple test where we are going to this website and then we search for the laptop and then click on the search button and then verify either it's showing the result or not. So this is the website, and here we search for the laptop, click on search button and then verify the result. So let me execute it. So here I just hard coded the data laptop, so it just execute the test one time because we're not passing any multiple data sets right now. So let me execute this. So it will execute single time and search for the laptop and then verify the result. So it's passed. So now we implement the data driven approach, and we want to execute the same test multiple times with different search keywords. So for that we need to define the test data inside the test file. So this is the test data. We need to define a string array like search items. It will be a string, and then we define the keywords that we want to search. Here I will add one more camera. So yeah, so here I have defined a string, array string for the search items, where we define all the keywords for them we want to search. It's a camera. So whenever you want to execute the same test multiple times with different sets of inputs, we need to execute the test inside the loop. So you can use any loop, like you can use normal for loop, or you can use for of loop, or you can use for each loop, and here I am using the for of loop. So what we need to do, for item of search items, it's basically an array that we have defined above. It should be a const, and then we copy the test and paste it inside the loop. Now we pass item here, same item here. So basically now we want to execute the same test with different keywords. First time we passed laptop and then computer and then phone and camera. So it will execute the same test multiple times with different search item. So you have to make sure one thing here, whenever you are executing the test inside the loop, you have to make sure that the test name should be different for each parameter. So because Playwright can't execute the duplicate test title, so that's why it's showing an error here. So we have to make sure that the test name should be different for each. So what we need to do here, we need to pass item, so it will unique the test. So first it will pick the laptop and then search for the laptop, and then computer, then phone, and then camera. So sometimes it will pass the test, and sometimes we are not able to get any search result for any specific search item. So it will simply fail the test. So now let me execute it. So now it will execute the test 4 times because we have defined 4 items in an array. So it will pick the items one by one and then execute them. So yeah, all of them are passed. So it execute the test with laptop, computer, phone, and camera. Same test multiple times with different dataset, with different, you can say, different search items. So this is called data driven approach, or you can say a parameterization concept, and this is the very basic or default parameterization concept that I explained today. And it's basically useful when we have a small data sets and we want to keep that data inside the test file, and this approach we use, and this is called parameterization. And I hope you guys understand this concept, and if you guys have any question, please do let me know in the comments. Thank you.